I don't know actually.
What
It
page?
doesn't have Tengu in there, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have Tengu, but
So let me give you the page for that, Siren, so you can actually see
Okay.
it.
the Tengu page.
Yeah, there you go.
Get some dice. Get a character sheet.
So the monk gets
The monk you
extra
want.
key pull. Yeah.
Yeah, for the monk you're gonna want strength, dex, con, and wisdom. Wisdom gets added to your AC as long as you're not wearing armor.
Right.
But you kind of have to get. Oh wait, no, she's gonna win
Nope,
for
you're a
this.
monk.
Yeah. No, she's
I
gonna win.
always use the
So-
page I linked to do the point by.
Yes.
It's very easy. It does the math automatically. You just put your racial modifiers in.
There's the next question. As a monk, do you want to be an attack monk or a defense monk?
Attack monk.
Okay, well then you're gonna want strength and some wisdom, primarily.
So you get +2 wisdom, +2 dex, and -2 con as a
Right.
Tengu.
You don't add those until after you've already decided where to put your points in.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're gonna want to put a little bit of something into con to balance out the fact that you lose something as Tengu.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
con
I
is the one stat that nobody can afford to dump ever.
Ever.
I've done
Especially
it a
in this
couple times.
game.
What did I set my con to? I think I got a +1 on mine. Yeah, I set mine to 12. So
I did something different this time. I sacrificed my charisma so that I could get a 14 in Constitution instead of the normal 13. It's like, I don't need these hit points now. I'll get them later. Yeah,
What about your divine grace later?
yeah, Divine Grace later, but that's going to be even later.
Oh, you're doing like far, far away.
Okay. So as an attacking monk, you can weapon finesse, but you can't.
You can weapon finesse your unarmed strikes, but you
Yeah,
can't dex
but
to
you can't
damage.
dex damage. That's the problem.
You can't dex damage unless you do like some crazy combination of feats or multi-class with rogue and chain. Just or you spend 4,000 gold and get yourself an agile amulet of mighty fists.
Don't quite have that money yet.
No.
Alright, let's see here. Here is my suggestion. You're gonna want a 16 in strength, regardless.
Okay.
You're probably gonna want at least a 12 in dex. And a 12 in con, because your con's gonna get bumped back down.
To
By
10.
being Tengu. Yeah, so you may even want 14 points in con. And you
More
want,
than likely.
yeah, you
That's
want
what I
something
did.
small in wisdom, like maybe a 12. For the AC bonus you'll get off of having your wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not certain how you want to go from there. Dumping charisma wouldn't be a terrible idea, but it also makes it so it's hard to interact with people. Depends on how you want to roll that.
It's okay. I am the interactor. I have high charisma.
It's
yeah,
Yeah,
basically-
I think EVA and I are, but yeah,
No, stop. See, here we go. Don't make a character based on what they have. Make a character based on what you want to have.
yeah.
Just because they can interact with people, and remember, they could die
Right.
easily.
What's the
Yeah,
total
we've
points
seen
on
it.
this?
What's the what?
What's the total points on this?
20.
20.
So yeah, you can't just dump like abilities like to go up from like I think it's 13 to 14. You need like extra points to spend or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
link
for
I
13
put
to
in,
14 is 5 points.
the link I put in is just an easy calculator for that. I did something with the Tengu stats without dumping anything. That's a sample.
Yeah.
So what is it? Do you start at like a base level and then you add points to it?
So you start out with 20 points. All of your stats are at 10.
Okay, that's what it is.
And then so if you want a 16 in strength, you spend 10 points.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's rough. If you want to lower a score from 10 to lower, you get points back. So if you were to say, I know that my character isn't very smart, you can dump your intelligence from 10 to 7 and get 4 bonus points.
So then if I do strength at 16, dex at 12, con at 14, and wisdom at 12, what am I still with?
Let's see.
So
You
you
have
will,
one
like-
point left over. And if you
Oh.
put your wisdom up to 13, that'll get you to a 15, and then at level 4 you can put another point in, get you to a 16 wisdom. Bob's your uncle, you get another AC.
But at that sense, I'd still have what, 10 in intelligence and 10 in charisma?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which isn't terrible. You don't have to drop them. It's just something some people do to get more points.
Yeah. So Mason dropped 2 points from intelligence, and he's not he can't get a lot of skills because of it. So
He also can't remember the name of the person leading the party.
exactly. So
Actually, I think we've established he doesn't remember the name of anyone in the party.
pretty much, yeah. And he's got a 10. He's got a 10 in charisma. So take that as you will. But I play that as selfish in my eyes. But yeah.
Yeah, it seems to work. You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your charisma to 7, you're basically a misanthrope.
Yeah, basically you don't know how to talk at that point. So.
Okay. So I'm going to leave charisma at 10. And then... So if I can add a point to wisdom?
Yeah, that'll bring you up to 15. Which won't do anything for you immediately, but at level 4, if you put another point in, you can immediately get that extra
Jam
modifier.
might be jumping ahead. If you put the point, you'll be at 13.
13, right.
With your Tango bonus, it'll jump to 15.
15, right. Okay. So I'm looking at 16, 12, 14, 10, 13, and 10.
Yep.
All right.
Wait, did I put on my Tengu bonus?
Oh my god.
I don't know if I did.
The easy way to do is add up the points, and if they don't equal 20, that means something's wrong.
Yeah, give me a second.
How do these points add up? 6, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, if you put your strength to 16, what I do is I usually do like 16, that's 10 points, 14, that's 5 points, then 12 and 13, that's 2 and 3 points, so that equals up to 20.
No, because 6 and 2 is 8 plus 4.
It doesn't. It's not like a scaling thing.
There is a disconnect between the actual amount. It's like a gradient curve more than an actual linear thing.
Okay.
There's a calculator there you can use.
Let's ask: are you using the ability score cost chart that's on the character creation document?
Or the link that I provided?
Yeah, or the link that you provided in Roll20.
I was not.
If you set strength to 16, it takes 10 points off of there.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Okay. So then if it's 16, then that's 10, 12, cost 2, 14, 5, 13, 3. So 10, 12, 17, 20.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Now,
it is exactly 20.
Now you apply your Tengu bonuses, so you get +2 Dex, +2 Wisdom, and -2 Con.
Alright, so I'm at 16, 14, 12, and 15.
Okay. Alright. Do we have a character sheet for you, actually? Did anyone link a character sheet documentation of some kind?
I'll just
Somebody
send up mine.
did, but I'm not friends with them, so...
I think Mike did over Drive. This is a crazy PDF thing. Or not a... It's a nice thing. I don't think you can fill it out. I don't think I can
cannot.
fill it out. Nah.
Like you can download it.
If
Yeah,
you're on the PFSRD, that sheet that Arthur sent, there are some exceptionally well-made and in-depth Excel
Plenty of
spreadsheets.
people are saying, no, don't use any of that stuff they're sending you. Don't let them lead you astray.
Okay.
Use this following website to make your character, Mythweavers. You're going to have to make an account real quick, but this is the one that I use to do all of my stuff. Because it makes it very easy to display to other people without them being like, what's happening here?
I use the Google spreadsheet templates.
Yes,
They've actually worked pretty well for me so far. and all the half-dozen characters that I've killed.
So once you've
I
made an
feel
account
hurt.
on Mythweavers,
I like-
you go to the sheet section and add a new You'll have to select Pathfinder, but just make a new Pathfinder sheet. Let me know when you've got that, and then we will start filling in boxes.
Got it, and I am currently making a...
Do we have a name for this character?
I'm going to go with Catherine.
Catherine. Got a last name, or is it just one name? Is it spelled with a K?
Yes.
Okay.
Katherine. We're gonna go Featherhead.
Catherine Featherhead.
Yep.
I don't know if Mason has a last name. It hasn't been revealed yet, so
Yeah, it
let's
hasn't
just...
been revealed yet.
I thought Mason was your last name.
Mason.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's just Inquisitor Mason, and we don't know his first name.
His,
That's true,
Inquisitor's
yeah.
the first name.
his actual name
Inquisitor's
is
the-
Mr.
Mr. Type as fast as I can.
I'm just gonna pick one of the Tengu names. Chaka Chaka Mason!
Chaka Chaka.
I'm
Cat
gonna-
Cat
No, that's
Mason!
actually,
I don't know that that's a real name, but I'm gonna
No, it is.
look
Literally
and
on the
see.
Tengu thing. It's like Cat Cat.
Oh boy.
Kek?
really, an actual name for them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Eben Feather. That's a pretty sweet name.
Am I
Evan Feather?
referred from an existing member?
No, you don't need to be referred by anyone.
Aki Echo. Eri Minder.
but
I
a
like
lot of-
that Statler's thing is full name Catherine.
Okay, your name could be Kath.
Yeah, I like that.
And your last name is Rin.
And last name is Rin.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Cat Cack. That's Mason's first name. That's so dumb.
That would be why he just calls himself Mason.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anyone to know his name is Cat Cack.
Kek.
He wouldn't care that people call him Cat Cack, but no one's gonna know about it because
But
his title is
I
the
love
most
how in
important thing about
character this is. You're like, no
Except for the
one
hair.
cares to know what my name is, but if they did, they would never know. Because I'm an Inquisitor. You call me Mason.
Except
I
for
like
the
I like your Mason voice. It's very good. Feel free
Mason's
to use that on
inside.
some other NPCs, man.
Mason is inside of all of us.
I'll let you know. When
Mason is inside of everyone.
Oh,
That's
that's,
disgusting.
creepy. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Just when you think
Yup.
I'm not, I am.
Oh God.
Giggity giggity.
My inner Mason comes out to play whenever I've gone like 40 hours without sleep.
Yeah.
And then I start talking like this. Slash and Erica, idol playing a woman impression.
That's a terrible Mason. You should be ashamed. You gotta talk normal, but you gotta like high pitch the middle of your voice in order to get a Mason correctly.
Nah, I had it earlier, but it fluctuates between Mason and, again, Eric Idle playing a woman.
An air idol.
I'm gonna be workshopping a woman's voice pretty soon. It's gonna
They
be
won't let
interesting.
me create a sheet.
Really?
Yes, it says we're experiencing.
Yeah,
trouble.
this is why I don't use myth weavers because they're always having like fucking problems.
Oh my gosh, it won't even let. I have to choose a different email because it doesn't like my email address. That's so dumb.
If you have Google Drive, I could send you... Like, I have all the templates for sheets. You could just make a copy of the monk template, drag it into your own drive.
I got it.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
All right, speaking about gutting this, guys, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Sounds good.
Give me one.
All right.
Okay, Cat. Could you stop being such a pain in the butt?
Nope, it's a cat.
It's your cat.
It's a cat. It's never going to stop being a pain in the butt.
Meow.
You'd be dead if it's a pain in the butt.
Your cat has like the most cat sound ever.
Yep.
I made it.
You got a new character sheet?
Well, now where the hell do I get this character sheet?
You should, like, it should make it, and then you have to, like, click on the sheet back in the
Yeah, it's definitely making me go to the forums.
Alright.
There it is. Sheets everywhere. Buy game.
Good
New
point.
sheet.
Pathfinder.
And we could have done this all on Roll20. That'd been a good idea. Using that character sheet.
Now, World.
No, yeah.
They're
So-
okay. It would start her out at least.
Okay.
No, they're good to have, but they're really clunky.
Well, I
And
know.
they-
Clunky.
And they update like every other week.
You know, Statler97, you're right. Pen and paper are the best sheets.
They
That's
are.
why whenever I
Yes.
kill a character, I print out a character sheet and then burn it and stick the ashes in a glass of rum and drink it.
I was actually writing everything down, and then you guys are like character sheets. I'm like, okay, character sheet.
Okay, no, if you want to...
If you're
No,
writing
it's
everything
good.
down,
It's good. I already made one, so.
Excellent. Okay. So, I'm
Open
assuming you're filling in your monks or your stats
Strength
at some point. Yep.
16. Ooh, nice mod. Dex 14. Con 12. Intelligence 10.
So, Arthur,
Yes.
Monday, what's your plan? Do you have a
I
day
no
off?
plan. Yeah. I'm probably gonna watch Mirror Shades if they're having it.
We should have another
Oh,
Stars
boy.
That Number.
All right. I'll talk to Kai tomorrow night.
Sweet.
I'll check in with Jim.
Because
Oh,
I got
yeah,
Monday
Arthur.
off, so like,
We'll see. We'll see.
APCon, are you running Siege of Serpents? Because I'm
I
GMing
might
that.
be directing Sea Serpents. That
Cool.
might be the-
what
'Cause-
Pathfinder games have the best fucking names? Can we just fucking make that like just?
Well, this is the
observation
season
right
6 finale,
Yeah,
so
this is
it's
the
got the
finale.
best.
Yeah.
And I'm
What
running it
level
at
am I?
Gen Con. You're level 2.
2. Thank you.
All right.
Because I'm running Siege of Serpents at Gen Con, and I read through it, but I want to
Are
like
you, are you
actually
ready?
experience.
Are you running like 8 games at Gen Con this year?
Yeah, because I'm a crazy fool. Yeah, 'cause I'm a crazy fool.
Yeah, old
Just say,
Siege of Serpents.
come out to visit me. Maybe I work right next to the convention center, like literally, that where Gen Con is. And there's a sky
I will
bridge
see
across
how-
the highway that is where I work.
I will see how everything times out because I'm driving over there.
You're driving the whole way. Where? How far do
I
you live?
mean, I worked it out on Google. It's going to be like significantly more than 500 miles away, but not 600.
Okay. Let's see. Gamer Siren, are you ready to move forward with some character stuff?
I think so.
All right. Do
Did
you
you get-
want to play that monk that has like a bunch of attacks all at once? They're not going to be good attacks, but they're going to be a lot of them.
Sounds fine with me.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do your racial traits now. And I think Myth Weavers down in right has a place for like feats and traits and stuff. It's like the section beneath the stats area. Am I right here? Or am I crazy talking?
You're so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you scroll about halfway down the page, there should be a section called Feats and Special Abilities on the right-hand side. Next to Skills.
Am I looking in games?
I mean, it should... You're filling out a sheet, right?
Right.
On the right-hand side of the sheet, like halfway down, there should be something called Feats, Special Abilities. I'm going to check the sheet that you linked out real quick. You did link a sheet, right?
I see a lot of empty stuff, yeah. On the sheet itself.
Second page he's talking about. Sorry.
No, at
It's
the
got, like-
bottom of the first page.
Yeah,
it
at the bottom of
says
the first
feats
page
and
it
special
says
abilities.
feats and special abilities. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna put some stuff in there right now. Okay, you're a Tengu. So you are just put medium creature in there and put speed 30. What do you have to give up to get those bonus weapons? You have to give up sword trained.
Okay.
Okay, you also have sneaky and gifted linguist.
Gifted linguist.
You have an ability called Natural Weapons and an ability called Claw Attack.
And what was the other one? Claw attack and
Claw
what?
Attack. Just called Claw Attack.
What was the first one?
Natural weapons.
Natural weapons. That's what it was.
And then
Gifted linguist is fun.
you have low light vision.
Yeah, I took glad instead.
And low light vision.
Oh, but languages are so much fun.
Do the Tengus have their own language?
No. Yes, they do. They have a language called Tengu.
Squawk, squawk, beak, beak.
Yeah. Okay, so let's fill in some of those skills that you just got. So let's check out the sheet here.
Second
If you
sheet.
scroll down to the skills area,
Yep.
your sneaky ability gives you a +2 on perception and stealth checks. So in miscellaneous modifiers, just put a 2 in perception and stealth.
Also, put a 4 points in there as well.
4 points for linguistics, yes.
No, for stealth because of the always going to be on spell that will turn you white.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it gives you, but that's only in winter terrain, right?
Yeah, but we're in winter terrain, so
Well, you're currently in winter terrain, but yeah.
just make a note there, I guess. Yeah.
It is
Okay,
cold.
so-
Already in buildings.
Perception +2.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Stealth +6, it sounds like.
plus
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Mhm.
And what was the other one?
+4 to linguistics.
And +4 to linguistics. Fantastic. All right.
Okay. All right. Underneath, I don't know really where to put this. In feats and special abilities, let's hop up back there again.
Yep.
You need to write down that you have a bite attack that does 1d3 damage, and you have
Bite.
2 claws that each deal 1d3 damage.
And you get to attack with all 3 at the same in one turn.
Yes.
And what was
On
that
top
1d?
of your flurry?
Another 1d3?
Yes, they both do 1d3.
Okay.
All right. Underneath them, note that when you use another attack and then still use your how to put this? If you use your regular monk like fist abilities, and then you still use these bite and claw attacks, the bite and claw are at a -5. So just put when using these at -5. Are we doing sunglasses now, Dave? I want to be cool too.
I'm always doing sunglasses, baby.
I don't
So
know
if I
that's
do,
true.
so say I'm doing an
Transition
attack
lenses.
and then I do a bite, so it's gonna be 1d3 -5.
No. So the D3 is how much damage it deals.
Right.
The -5 is your 2-hit modifier.
Yeah, so think Golem, Curse of the Golem, die party rolls, and you roll a d20 to
So
hit.
1d20,
and then
right?
you do damage.
1d20 -5.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, it won't
Plus your
necessarily be a
strength.
D20 -5 because you're going to have your base attack plus your strength and some other stuff. We'll
Mhm.
get to that.
And it's
It's just
different for the
important to
flurry.
note that if you take a full attack and you use your bite and your claws, they're at -5.
Okay.
All right. Now we've got that done. Let's start adding monk levels to you.
Yeah.
All right. So monks have a D8 of hit points. So you're going to start out with 8 hit points plus your con modifier, which is 1.
1.
So your first level, you have 9 hit points.
Okay.
At your second level, you get half your die plus 1.
So 5.
So you get 5 plus 1 for 6. You're going to have 15 hit points
15.
right now.
Okay.
Hey, we are the exact same hit points.
Okay.
Yay!
I have 19.
We start going down the monkiness now. Do you have the monk page open?
I do.
Excellent. It should list your class skills there. You'll need to check them on the skill lists. So there should be something called CS, and if you check it, that'll mark it as a class skill.
It basically gives you +3 to it.
Yeah.
Just
If you
so
put a
regardless
point
of-
in it, you get +3, yes.
Yeah.
So I have acrobatics, climb, knowledge of nobility. That's what I meant. Knowledge of religion, perception +5, sense motive +5, stealth +6. As a monk,
As a monk, you have acrobatics, climb, craft, escape artist, intimidate.
where are you
knowledge, history.
finding that at?
I will send you
The class skills of the monk.
That's what I was looking at.
They look at the character sheet, the pre-made.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has different skills. Or he, so John, has weird
Right.
ass skills because he's really poorly made.
They're all poorly made.
Yeah, they're all really terrible.
All the core pre-gens are poorly made because
No, all of them are terrible.
Lem has detect magic, but no spellcraft.
The ACG ones are even worse.
Yeah, they're crap.
The
The shaman
ACG
one is-
ones, like, they literally have such powerful classes, and they make them worse than the cores.
the
I
shaman
swear to God,
class
your-
one's
It's
trash.
Your
better
cat
than they
is getting louder.
Yeah,
I
she's
swear to
just
God.
better than they were. Better than what they were in the PG Day Risen from the Sands. Because they were absolutely atrocious in Risen
There
from the
it
Sands.
is.
And part of the reason why it became so notorious as a death run.
I'm just amazed how hard they make these scenarios and modules, and they make characters like that to let new players run through them. It's like, really?
That's true, I guess.
It's hard enough to do these things with the characters we're building that are built nicely. You know?
Epics, climb, craft.
Mason built
Well, they're
nicely.
fighting against power creep here, and the thing is, the pregens aren't subject to power creep.
Yeah, not
Like-
at all.
This is Paizo pretty much being like, I like.
This is how you should make a game character, but we're gonna make the game for you to be power creep. Yeah, I know. Crazy.
History.
You got them all in there? I can hear you reciting it.
Yep, working on it right now.
Okay.
Did you just roll to booze and get a 20?
Yeah, I did. Chat was like, roll d20 plus 5 for booze. And I rolled a fucking 20.
Congratulations, Skogalaz. You have successfully
Professional.
taunted him into rolling for booze.
What a wasted 20.
Oh man.
There's no wasted 20s.
There's
only.
no waste of 20 when you roll for
Yeah.
booze, man.
That's a good sign for the night. We had the first roll was a 1, the second roll was a 20. So like. By the way, Arthur, did you see the latest Swan song?
Yep.
Have you watched it all?
Yep. Don't spoil
Those
it.
fucking drug rolls.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So does my sheet update when it's when
You
you
have
have it
to
open?
put points into it in order for it to update. We'll get to that in a
Yeah.
second.
All right. So I've marked them all.
Excellent. Yeah, I've reloaded it, and for people watching, it will directly update. All right. So now you have a bit of a choice here. You don't necessarily have to play the monk that you see right there on the monk page. If you scroll down, there's something called archetypes. And those are like ways you can subtract something from your monk and gain something else. So, for instance, if you're a Zen archer monk, rather than concentrating on punching people, you concentrate on shooting them with bows. They basically become like super archers. Monk of Master of Many Styles is monks that play around with the style feats. It's a little advanced, but you can do some pretty cool stuff like whenever you walk past someone and they try to punch you, you punch them first.
Yeah, Panther,
Don't
Panther
think
style.
up.
Panther style. And then if you're like a 4th or 5th level Master of Many Styles, what level is it you can use 2 styles at once?
First level.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
well,
a swift action to get into one style, and then
Oh, yeah,
another
so
swift
use
action to
styles,
get
yes.
into another.
so there's
Really?
a sick build where you attack first. You use Panther and Snake style at the same time. You walk past someone, they try to punch you. You punch them first, and then as they're attacking you, you get to punch them again after the attack happens.
Oh.
So you punch
That's
people
so good.
a lot.
Sounds like she likes that.
It's very difficult to play, and you'd have to put some thought into how you do it. I'm giving
and you
some
lose
options
your
here.
flurry of blows.
There's 2 more options that are pretty big. The King Gong monk is kind of like a monk sorcerer. They
You don't have.
trade
you don't
off
have-
some crappy abilities for the ability to use magic.
Mm.
So, like, rather than learning how to jump high, you can shoot lasers out of your fist.
Dragon Ball Z, basically.
Or
I
bark
picked a
skin.
kangaroo. I should have been a cat. I could have been a laser cat.
You could be a cat folk. You could be a cat folk. You
No,
can
Dan.
actually be a cat person.
No, Dan. The only character who has yet to die in this game is a Tengu, so 100% success rate.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with birds.
That's right.
So
Plus,
I
we
don't
can
know-
have secret tango combos, so that's pretty sweet.